CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation, sponsored by Georgia Hemp Company. And I got my guest in the building finally, man, my man Sonny Digital. Digital, what's good, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Shit, all good, man. You actually been... They
What they talking about?
Yo, Sonny, you got... All right, they already talking about some music shit real quick, man. You've been on the bucket list for a while as far as people I wanted to have on the show. You know, being that, you know, not only are you a talented artist, but I've always known that you've been into the weed shit. So I was like, you know, Sonny would be perfect for the show. So it's awesome that we finally got you on. So let's get to the interview. First question, man. How did you find yourself getting into music in the first place? Like, what was the thing that sparked that?
I mean, all right. So I was rapping first though.
Yeah.
You know, so with me being a rapper, that's kind of like I ran out of beats to rap on, and so that's kind of like how I started making beats.
Yeah.
That was kind of like my initial like point, but then it just became like a real job. You know what I'm saying? It was real. It was easier to do than like just kind of like trying to rap and get in the studio with everybody though.
For real.
You know?
For real, especially when, you know, you at a point now where a lot of people are probably rhyming at the time. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a glut, there's too many rappers, but not enough people actually providing the music. You probably feel the void when it was needed at the moment.
For certain people,
Yeah.
I for sure was like my boy Gorilla Zoe.
Yeah.
I came in like perfect time, and that's what kind of popped off my career.
Word.
He needed beats at the time, you know what I'm saying? I had them, and so it worked out perfectly.
It worked out perfect, man. You know, I know a lot of people probably know you as far as pop culture wise, thanks to Rax. You know what I mean, with the YC joint. How did that beat come to life? Like, how did that whole song come to life between with YC and the Rax joint?
That shit's so old, bro.
Yeah.
That shit like almost like 10 years almost.
Yo, you know, and you wouldn't think about it until you say it like that. That's almost 10 years old. But yeah, when Rax came out, that's one of the first time I heard a lot of people just saying like Sonny Digital's name because they associated you with the production of it.
Yeah. I feel like that was just like a new sound. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to figure out everything. Nobody could really attach to anybody from such a song that had got so big and stuff though. You know, like nobody knew nobody from that song though. Nobody could be like, oh, that's Future from.
For real.
Oh, that's YC.
For
Oh,
real.
that's Sonny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so everybody had to kind of like put somebody name into the conversation and stuff though. Like, cause everybody was new. You know what I'm saying? So if you was a producer or if you was an artist or if you was something, you know what I'm saying? You kind of put your name in the conversation, just trying to familiarize yourself with the new wave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that shit took off like quickly. You know what I'm saying? Before you know it, that was being played almost everywhere, man. Did you see the success of that record like jumping off that quick initially?
Hell nah. You don't see no success. Like you don't really project what shit gonna be like until it is what it is though.
Yeah.
But you kind of got an idea once you get into the game though. But like the first initial song though, you never really know was like about to just go dumb for you though. Or was about to change your life. You know what I'm saying? If I knew it was gonna change my life, I would have been prepared. You know?
Yeah. What do you feel like what lessons did you learn from that whole experience? You know what I'm saying? Aside from, you know, picking up tips and picking up pointers on how to become a better businessman, like what did you learn from that?
I feel like that was like probably like one of the things I learned. Just the most important thing that I learned though. But I think that shit just built like more of a better character for myself though.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like me going through certain things, anybody going through anything, making it through it though.
Yeah.
It's gonna build your character.
For
you
sure.
Know what I'm saying? It's gonna have you learn shit, and you know the next time you move, it's gonna be a little differently, a little smarter though. You know, so for me, I think it was more like a character building thing though, because I didn't seem like a lot of people just blow up overnight without going through any of the trials and tribulations I done went through.
Yeah.
And they ain't got no morals and stuff.
Yeah, we see
know what
that
I'm
often, especially in the music game.
I blew up overnight too on some slick shit though. You know what I'm saying? But I went through a whole lot of shit though too. So I got a lot of morals and I got a lot of respect for a lot of shit that be going on though. So it's like, you know, that's why there's a big difference between me and somebody else. So I done actually been through it, went through the same thing you done went through, having a hit. You know what I'm saying? I done that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it's just like I learned a lot more about, I guess, morals and stuff though, more than like anything.
That's what's up, man. Yo, one of the things I admired about you was that you find artists and you connect with them. You know what I mean? Like we had Caleb Brown on here. I know that you did the EP with him. I remember you working with Q. I remember you working with Chip. When you looking to work with a newer artist, what is one of the things that I guess attracts you and makes you say, look, I want to rock with this kid, or this kid got something I want to add to?
Well, first of all, like I was be telling people, it's never about the money and stuff.
Yeah.
I can make a lot of money by myself without having to deal with the headache of trying to build an artist or trying to tell somebody what to do, and without them feeling like I'm telling them what to do.
Yeah, you know, people grown men, they feel like, yo,
Exactly.
they be trying to tell me everything.
You know what I'm saying? So imagine somebody your age trying to tell you what to do. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of hard. It's a hard pill to swallow, though, at the time, though. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, like, it ain't nothing specifically I look for. The first thing I look for is somebody I make sure the music good. You know what I'm saying? So the music good, we can start there at least, though. But then, you know, start digging into your personality and who you are, though. Like I said, I learned a lot before I started dealing with y'all artists. I got morals and I got respect and I got loyalty, and you know, certain things that I carry, and I got standards. I got real life standards, not no little boy standards. I got real life morals and real life standards and stuff, because I got people to follow in my footsteps, and I want them to do the right thing too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, I'm moving a whole lot differently, though. You know, like
Businessman level, man.
Just a respectable level.
Yeah,
you know
like I'm seeing you with the Rollin pop-ups and all that. I'm like, yeah, I see Sonny out here. He making them type moves, man. I appreciate that. Speak to us about Rollin. You know what I mean? Like what is Rollin for those who don't know what Rollin is? You know, who's not in Atlanta and don't get a chance to get its experience of it.
All right, so Rollin is a brand, though. You know, it's a brand. It's more than just weed, though. When people first see it, though, like they'll see the bags and think that it's straight weed, though. Of course. But it's all just a brand, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a brand, and like it came from Sonny rolling grams of wax.
Which you'll hear people just randomly yell out on Instagram the minute you put your name out there.
Exactly. So, but that came from 21 Savage, though.
Really?
21 Savage, because everybody used to ask to do my tag and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So 21 Savage, he said that line from a song that we did a long time ago called Water Whipping. He said, Sonny rolling grams of wax. Fuck around and get you whacked or some shit like that, though. And then I'm just chopped it up and used it as a tag, though. Then from there, I just took the whole rolling shit, though, too, and just like kind of, it played into my tag, so it kind of made it easy to brand that. You know what I'm saying? It went with what I was already doing, so it just kind of went hand in hand, though. But now, the whole rolling thing is like, I'm not gonna say I was doing like more so like the Rollin Records, like a label, but I want to do more so like a service company, though. You know what I'm saying? Not a record company, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. See, I wanted to know that as well. You know, I knew that there has to be levels of everything. You know what I'm saying? And I know that, like, I saw the grinders on your page, and I'm like, yo, this is lit. You know, I know you got this lane, but again, knew somebody who could put an artist on. So it's like it could be multi-levels.
Of it, though. I'm just kind of like taking everything that I like about myself and just kind of like putting it under one umbrella, though. You know what I'm saying? Rollin Records is a place for me to put out the artists that I like. Yeah. Rolling Grams is a place for me just to kind of like, I guess, promote the weed and stuff that I like and stuff. Rolling Clothing, just, you know, it's just the clothing, like some shit that I would just wear on some everyday basis type shit, though.
Basically. Lifestyle shit.
Yeah, just real lifestyle shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so still close to the consumer and stuff, though. I'm not so far away from them, though, and so I know what they do like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so like I really connect with them on a different level, though. But they look at me at a different space, though. So it's like they think for me to think like the other people, they think that I'm gonna think like. I'm thinking just like you, like, man, shit, I want some free shit too, like, you know what I'm saying? like for real, like, you know that I'm just there. You know, I ain't too far from the ground.
Yeah, well, congratulations on Rollin, man. It's definitely taking off, and it's taking on a life of its own. But, you know, again, when we think about Rollin, I guess the first thing will pop in people's minds is the weed. When was the first time you consumed cannabis?
It was in high school. The first time I smoked weed, I didn't really, the first time I smoked, I didn't get high. The second time I smoked, I got too high. And from that point, I had stopped smoking, though. But I think I had smoked some gas first.
Was it some good weed? Because we talk often about our first time smoking weed, and we all, to a consensus, know we all smoke Reggie. All
right, so from my first, we talking from the first time. I'm talking, my first time is, I consider my first and my second time doing weed, though. My first time, I feel like I didn't get high.
Okay.
Second time, I got extremely high. I got so high that shit scared me. I started smoking for a long ass time, bro. I really had recently started smoking.
What brought you back to the weed?
So, okay, cool. I was getting there. So, all right, so
we here.
We was working on Travis Scott project.
Was it Rodeo joint?
Is Rodeo the album?
Yeah.
All right, so Days Before Rodeo was a mixtape. Rodeo was the album. We was working on that. So we all went to L.A. And where we was staying at in L.A. was in the hills, right?
Yeah.
And so, and it was a store at the bottom of the hill. Nobody had a car, though, just to be going all the way down. And the hills got so many curves in it. You don't want to be just going up and down that motherfucker all day.
Cali's scary with them roads, man.
And so, And so like, what would happen? So we had my boy West Coast Kira Jerry. He was bringing weed to us like every day. You know what I'm saying? He was bringing weed up there every day. He was bringing weed and wax every day. You know what I'm saying? So he was bringing that to us every day. I was smoking Black and Miles at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking Black. This is kind of like I needed to get off on, but I was like, shit, shit. You know, that just wasn't their thing. So boom, the stores at the bottom of the hill, so many curves and stuff to get down, and the Uber down there is just too much. You know what I'm saying? It costs more than getting the actual shit you going down there to get.
Especially if you're getting the Black.
Especially if you're getting that, but we weren't even getting that. What happened to Uber X? But the Uber X drivers, I feel like they don't know how to drive that well, so I don't really like hopping in Uber X.
Cali's an experience anyway driving, so I need somebody who got some experience.
So, boom. The niggas, so basically it became a convenience thing, though. You know what I'm saying? So, instead of smoking Black and Miles, this nigga, he was bringing the weed to us, bringing the stuff to us. He was bringing everything to us, and so it's like, man, bro, I don't, like, I was having money, but not enough to just be going down to the store every day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
niggas balling on a budget.
We was there for a month. We was in the hill. We stayed up there for a month, and so it's like I ain't about to be going down there every day with somebody bringing this shit to us and shit though. So, boom, he bringing it. I start smoking like heavily up there to be for real. And so, and then I'm glad I didn't smoke like how I'm smoking now back then though, because I wouldn't be able to afford my habit though. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's the reality. Like sometimes you got to know again how to ball on a budget. Like I had to cut back on weed in order to get Nicole Scarlett. Nicole is right here. She's a product of me cutting down on a couple of eights. You know what I mean? You got to be. I took money I was spending on weed and invested in a camera person. So that's crazy, man. So do you have any? Do you have a favorite strain, or is there any type that you like smoking more than others?
All right, so I ain't gonna say my favorite strain, but my safest strain to smoke is
Hey,
my safest strain to smoke is OG.
Oh, always. OG's a crowd favorite, man.
It's only because you can always tell what OG is no matter where you go. Kinda, it's kind of got like a real like, you know.
Oh, for sure, you can eyeball it.
Yeah, you can eyeball it and tell it what it is. You can smell it and tell what it is though. But I don't really. I mean, if I go somewhere, if I go out of the state, the first thing I'm gonna ask for is OG because I can for sure tell what that is. I don't want none of your flavors. I don't want anything.
Basically,
I want the OG.
Basically.
If you can give me some clean OG tonight, then maybe I'll move to your flavors and see if you're gonna give me some, you know what I'm saying, give me what I want.
Dog, me and you on the same level, because I definitely do that here. You know what I'm saying? Before you yell out a bunch of flavors, let me see what your OG look like.
I'm not yelling out flavors no more. I'm just gonna let you know, hey, this is gas, this ain't gas. But it ain't even that, no. It's just that this shit is gas, it's gonna get you high.
Yeah.
Whatever I got for you.
Speaking of gas, you know, I'm watching a lot of artists now transition into the cannabis game. You know, we got Trees by Game, we got Gas by 2 Chainz, Marathon OG, KK, Wiz Khalifa. We gonna see a strain from Sonny Digital?
I'm not interested in being inside the weed business. Okay. I enjoy smoking the weed right now.
Hey, I applaud that.
Saying? But if it's an easy venture for me to get into, I would definitely get into it though. It's not like I'm trying to cultivate this game or anything, though. I really just would rather, I would enjoy somebody enjoying me smoking this shit, though, and making it easy for me to brand this shit, though, instead of me, like, making this my main job.
Nah, I feel you.
But, you know, like, I'm not, like, really just interested in having some Sonny D OG, even though that would be nice.
Well, he already got the name, right?
I got the name. I mean, if y'all got the business ready, I got the name, Sonny D OG, ready to go.
Sonny D OG.
But I'm just not like, it's not like when I'm pressing that though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so like I said, I enjoy smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? And like,
bro, continue to enjoy it, because once you become a business, it becomes a business. It's like anything else.
Yeah, you know,
man.
exactly. I know it's just like anything else. So that's why I said I really just enjoy smoking weed though, and I just want to keep it at that level though. I'm not trying to like make it into like a full blown to where I gotta think about what I'm doing or what weed I'm smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be a weed kind of soon.
Basically, everybody who watching this, everybody who follow me, don't jump in his DMs and try to jump into business just yet. Let this man enjoy his high for a little while.
So let me enjoy the high forever. let's grow together. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I don't want to get like too deeply rooted into like the actual cannabis and the weed and stuff, because it's trendy just like everything else. You know what I'm saying? It's some new weed that comes around the corner.
Like every second, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the only standard weed though is OG. Is why I just told you that's all I'm smoking. I can start at OG and go up from there though.
Yeah.
I go down from there though. I know what that shit is though. All the way around the board though. You can't lie to me and tell me this is some OG. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
And you pulled it out your sock. Nah, man.
Yeah, nah, exactly. Like, we know.
So let's flip back around to music real brief, man. I've always, whenever I listen to your music, I never come away with this is a typical Sonny Digital type track or this is a typical Sonny Digital type beat. I feel like you have a diverse sound. If you could describe what would be a Sonny Digital track for somebody, like what would be a perfect Sonny Digital track?
I really can't.
Word.
Cause just like how you said, just so diverse though. Like and that's a gift and a curse, being diverse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like people will appreciate how different you is though, but they can't really pinpoint whenever you're doing something though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like they don't really know until you say something though. But I'm just so goddamn chill. I don't really just go out just blatting out what I'm doing. I just do it and just kind of keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
You worked with some heavyweights too. You know, so far. You know, you got the 2 Chainz, you got Travis Scott on your resumes and all that. Is there anybody who you haven't worked with yet that you do want to work with?
Jay-Z. I haven't worked with Jay-Z, but I really want to work with him though. But I don't know if I got anything for him though. I just like his music a lot though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't necessarily gonna say I want to work with him though. But if it did pop up organically,
yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah, I think that'll work, man. Like when I heard Jay with DJ Quick, I was like, I didn't think I would see that happen. Once I heard it happen, I was like, that was kind of needed. Like I think I could hear a Sonny Digital beat with Jay.
Yeah, but shit, who's to say what a Sonny Digital beat is? Though?
That part, man.
You know
That part, man.
So, you know, I don't know what he interpreted a Sonny Digital beat as versus what I interpret him as a fan, though. You know, what I might like for him might be something totally different than he like for me, though. So I don't even like. Sometimes that's just some fantasy shit I would love to do, but sometimes it's good to leave it in the air, though. You know what I'm saying? Because he might like me for a different reason than I like him for, though. You know what I'm saying? I like him for what he do. He like me for what I do. 2 different worlds, bro.
Sonny Digital, realistic as shit, man.
You know?
Realistic as shit. So Hov is definitely on the bucket list. Anybody else?
That's just the most recent I can think of, though.
Word.
Like, who I was like, who haven't I really like worked with that I just don't really know off the top of my head I can get in contact with. You know what I'm saying? Even though I probably could, but I just don't know nobody immediately.
Nah, I feel you, man. Take your time, man. You building right now a solid base that's gonna be a super dope empire, man. So you got a lot ahead of you.
I'm not really tripping. I'm just chilling. If it happen, it happen. If it don't, you know, I'm just chilling. I got my own shit going on still. Like, I know.
Speaking of, man, so what is next for you? Like, I know you got Rollin is gonna be turning into a multi-level type situation as far as what you're telling us. What is next for you as far as just everything from music to the label to branding out Rollin? Where do we see you going?
Up. But you know, shit, all this shit just be, you know, you never know what really, you know how this shit is.
Yeah, man, shit pop up every day.
Yeah, you can't really predict this shit though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, from the way it's been projecting right now, it's been going up though. You know, and from how I'm been moving though, it ain't got no choice but to go up. You know what I'm saying? But the whole Rollin thing, I'm planning on like I already been saying, I'm doing pop-ups every month.
Every month now.
And they gonna be free every time. I just actually left with Cam Kirk, and we gonna do something for Atlanta in June too. So, but I'm doing it in LA in June too. So we damn near doubling up.
I heard that, man. Yeah. That you moving around with it too, but it's all good, man.
No, I mean I'm doing it. I'm gonna keep it home base though too. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it home base here. You know what I'm saying? This city done a lot for me though, even though they probably don't even know how much they done for me though. So it's like I just kind of gotta just do a little bit back for them though, you know. And so I'm just doing that with Rollin, just branding it, putting it out there, letting people see it though. You know, like, you know, I ain't trying to take over nobody trapping shit though. I'm not trying to take over nobody weed or nothing like that. I'm branding my own shit though, just trying to. It's not even no weed, you know what I'm saying? Probably eventually we're gonna get into it if the opportunity approaches us. Yeah. Any real nigga understand that. But right now I'm just working on that, and I'm doing my own artist stuff, which is my stuff.
Yep.
You know, I've been already doing that for a long time, but last year I was building a studio, so I wasn't putting out too much stuff. This year it's done now, so back to regular schedule programming.
Word.
I want to put that out.
Well, we looking forward to it, man. When it's all said and done, and you done making music or whatever, what do you want to be remembered for the most as far as legacy?
I don't even know, to be honest with you, though, to be for real, bro. I'm just kind of like, I don't even know. You know, I know how I am as a person, though. You know, you know how it is. When people hear, they don't really acknowledge all this shit, though.
Yeah.
When a nigga gone, they gonna really start to really appreciate what everybody was doing and stuff, though, with everything a nigga did, though. I don't know if somebody gonna like take from me and stuff, though, or like.
I would wonder that.
Done,
I'd wonder that myself, man. Like again, you built a solid resume. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be looked at as one of the top producers easily coming out the South.
Yeah. In the inside of the industry, on a hype wave, not so much though. You know, I don't follow the hype though. I just kind of follow what I've been doing. We've been leading this stuff though for a long time though. But you know, I think like you know, when this shit all said and done and shit though, that's when everything really be. That's when everything come out and shit though, and everybody start to respect somebody for what they really done and stuff.
Yeah.
But right now, you know, I'm just surfing through this shit though. I'm just chilling. I just know it's a hype beast time. You know what I'm saying? I can go as hard as I want to and not probably be seen for as much work as I'm putting in and shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, you kind of gotta adapt to the times though. People they gonna find out when it's time though. You know, I'm just chilling at this point though.
Well, real respect, real man. I appreciate you know the work that you have put in, man. So before we fade out of here, let people know how they can catch up with you, how they can learn more about Rollin and all that.
You can fucking follow me everywhere. Sonny Digital, SONNY, DIGITAL. That's everything. Then you know, Rollin, all the Rollin stuff. We got Rollin Records. That's the Instagram. 1 Rollin Grams. That's for the goddamn. It's for the gas. The Rollin Clothing. That's for the Instagram too, for the clothes and stuff. So you can go there. We're gonna keep everything updated. I'm just goddamn working on everything. Y'all stay updated on all that stuff though, cause like I said, anything that I'm doing, any events, they all gonna be free. It's not gonna be no extra charge. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay tuned.
My boy, hopefully we see that Sonny D OG come through.
Holla at me, somebody. Come on, let's make it happen.
And that's CashColorCannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv, sponsored by the Georgia Hemp Company. We out.
Let's get it.
All right, we're gonna take some.